Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Lakers trade proposal swaps Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura for $197 million star. The Los Angeles Lakers could capitalize on the major shakeup that is fast shaping up in Cleveland after J.B. Bickerstaff's firing. ESPN front office insider Bobby Marks wrote that the Cavaliers could trade backcourt star Darius Garland to the Lakers if five-time NBA All-Star Donovan Mitchell chooses to remain in Cleveland. If the Cavaliers do make Garland available, one trade that could make sense would be a package centered around the Los Angeles Lakers' Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura. Reeves' shooting skills would complement Mitchell, and Hachimura gives the Cavaliers depth in the front court if they look to trade Allen, Marks wrote. On May 15, The Athletic reported that Garland could request a trade should Mitchell sign a 4-year, $208.5 million extension this July. Rival executives believe the Cavs will have to seriously evaluate the fit of Mitchell and Garland and ultimately may have to choose one or the other. Should Mitchell decide to stay long-term, sources briefed on the matter say Garland's representation, Clutch Sports CEO Rich Paul, would have a conversation with Cavs officials on potentially finding a new home for the one-time All-Star, The Athletic's Shams Charania, Joe Vardon and Jason Lloyd wrote. Garland shares the same representation with Lakers stars LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Garland became a first-time All-Star in 2022 when he averaged a career-high 21.7 points and 8.6 assists. He was the face of the Cavaliers until Mitchell's arrival. His role and his production dipped in the next 2 seasons, sharing backcourt duties with Mitchell. This season, Garland averaged 18.0 points, 6.5 assists, and 2.7 rebounds. He has 4 years left on his $197 million rookie max extension. The Lakers' top offseason target is Garland's more illustrious backcourt mate Mitchell, according to The Athletic's Jovan Buha. So, I've heard in recent weeks that Donovan has become the Lakers' preferred target, should they go down the 3-star path, and it's still unclear, he said on Buha's block on May 17. I think they're gonna kick the can down the road and see the possibility and what the asking price is. And there are teams that can outbid them if they get into a bidding war. But if they do go down that road, and at least explore it, Donovan Mitchell would be the preferred guy. Whereas several months ago, Trae Young was a name we're hearing a lot and DeJounte Murray was the name they looked at leading up to the trade deadline. While Mitchell is not an all-defensive team-caliber player like Murray, the Cavaliers' star is bigger than Young, who is a defensive liability. Garland would also pose the same positional size problem as Young for the Lakers. Garland could potentially replace D'Angelo Russell, who is drawing interest from the Orlando Magic, according to Kelly Iko of The Athletic. Russell, 28, has a player option worth $18.7 million for the 2024-25 season. His decision holds the key to the Lakers' offseason plans. If he opts in, the Lakers could become a first-apron team and could not take back more money in a trade, according to Marks. If he opts out, the Lakers could duck the apron, allowing them to aggregate contracts sent out in a potential star trade. Shaquille O'Neal claims Kobe Bryant was the better player during his Lakers run. Shaquille O'Neal suggested that Kobe Bryant was the better player on the Lakers during their championship years. Speaking on the dynamic between Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown ahead of Game 2, O'Neal noted that they shouldn't be concerned with useless titles and that when he stopped caring about these titles, he began winning championships. Yeah, I think if you're worried about useless titles. When I was young, I was worried about useless titles. But when I stopped worrying about useless titles, I started winning championships in my Laker runs. I was not the best player on the team. I knew that, but I knew I was the most dominant. So I knew my role, I knew what I had to do, I wasn't worried about useless titles. So, if those 2 young gentlemen are worried about useless titles, who's the best on the team, whose team it is, it will definitely affect them tonight. Jaylen has been playing well, O'Neal went on to say that Brown has been playing really well and that Tatum has done a good job in making sure everyone on the team gets involved. Their chemistry so far has worked well, but they need to keep their focus and not worry about who is the best on the team or whose team it is. This is the third time I've actually seen these guys play up close. And Jaylen Brown had a fabulous game. Tatum does a great job of getting everybody else involved. At this point in my career, I'm going to get it, man, I'm letting the world know. He came out, he used his aggression, he let everybody get the ball, which gives this guy, Jaylen Brown, room to operate. If these two young men are worried about useless titles, whose team it is and who's the best player, not only will it affect his game but they will lose this series. While Shaq is showing respect to his former teammate and late friend, it is a farcical statement to suggest that Bryant was better than O'Neal at that point in his career. Shaq replaced Michael Jordan as the best player in the NBA and was the most dominant player in NBA history. His stats from those years speak for themselves. He was the best player on the Lakers during their championship years. This is not the first time Shaq has expressed this opinion. Recently, O'Neal spoke in an interview about how Kobe Bryant very easily could have won Finals MVP in any of their 3 championship wins. Bryant, sacrificed, he did, O'Neal said. Because all those finals where he helped me win a championship, he damn sure could have easily got Finals MVP, but that was our plan. Big dog, you for the first 3 quarters, and the 4th, I take over. My favorite game was, in Indiana, our first championship, where I fouled out, O'Neal continued. I already know if we ing lose this series, it's going to be my fault. I'm looking at Kobe, motherf do me like, relax sign. That motherf he had like an incredible 4 or 5, I knew then we was going to win our first championship. Shaquille O'Neal was an absolute beast during the Lakers' championship years at the turn of the century. In the 3 playoff runs where the Lakers won championships, Shaq averaged 29.9 points, 14.5 rebounds, 3.0 assists, 0.5 steals, and 2.4 blocks in 58 games. By comparison, Kobe Bryant averaged 25.3 points, 5.7 rebounds, 4.9 assists, 1.4 steals, and 1.0 blocks in 57 games during those playoff runs. His performances in the playoffs, and especially in the NBA Finals, were crucial in the Lakers' title wins. O'Neal won 3 Finals MVPs for his excellent performances in the series. While it is admirable that Shaq wants to show respect to his former teammate, he shouldn't forget why he is considered the most dominant player in NBA history. The Lakers' head coaching saga has taken another twist and, at this point, nobody knows what the heck is going on. First J.J. Redick, then Dan Hurley, now Jay Wright? Yes, another name has come into the picture regarding the Los Angeles Lakers' vacant head coaching position, and it's Villanova legend Jay Wright, Mr. Pinstripes himself. Following the league-shattering news, the Lakers were targeting UConn head coach Dan Hurley after winning back-to-back national championships. There are rumors floating around that LA is considering bringing in Wright, another NCAA March Madness national champion. Wright is reportedly being considered as a contingency plan. Mark Stein, an NBA insider, reported that the Lake Show is interested in Wright, who was last at the helm of Nova in 2022. Stein labeled Wright a stealth candidate, being a consideration if a deal doesn't get done with Hurley. I had been warned early on by one well-placed insider, for what it's worth, to stay ready in case former Villanova coach Jay Wright emerged as a stealth candidate, said Stein. In a matter of days, the news cycle has thrown us hard into 3 different head coaches and, at this point, I don't think anybody knows what the heck is going on. Things are so out of whack right now that I'm just wanting to stick with the original J.J. Redick reports. At least he hinted about the job during a recent TV appearance. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Jay Wright? Leave your opinion in the comments.